Welcome to the Sense podcast hosted by Champ Las Vegas.
Always thanks to Land for the opening of the Sense podcast. So it's your host, truly, Champ Las Vegas, creator of 1SKB. SB is in the building. So, first thing I want to do is just thank all the subscribers, everybody that's commenting. I really appreciate it, and thank you. God bless you. Shout out to Betty. Shout out to Christine. Shout out to Tappy. Shout out to Raw Garcia. Shout out to Lopez. Shout out to LCH. Shout out to Jet News TV. Shout out to Exec. Shout out to Chloe. Uh, as I also has stated before in my community comment, I have lessened the fee for 99¢. You could join the membership, help out the channel. Also, you would get to see a lot that you don't get to see on my channel, which have to do with behind the scenes. And so I hope all my members are enjoying that. And of course, if you're feeling generous, you can join for $4.99. Um, like I said, I hope everybody really just having a good holiday. Um, I don't know what you celebrate, but if you celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, Saint Stephen Day, just salute to you. I don't know many languages, but the few that I do know, well, Russian is a little touch and go. Polish is not that good. Swedish is okay, and Irish, of course. Uh, Tasa Musui Dadasika Leveke Bodakasin non Sanakin Medikin no Bodasinki Geo Deal. God bless to all. It been a very, very, very easy couple of days, and these days are lining up for the new year. So I'm definitely happy to have new subscribers, and I'm looking for of course some new members as well heading into the new year, which would be awesome. I just want to thank everybody. God bless you all for just viewing, for liking, for commenting. um, I've been doing this YouTube thing for a while, and I'm glad that I'm able to inspire some people. I'm able to put on great gaming. And the sniper, I didn't forget you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Roll the Kid. Shout out the gamer. There's so many people I could just shout out. Like, it's shout out to all the 1SKB clan. Shout out to 365 Kill It. Uh, shout out. There's so many people that I can just name off the top of my head. I'm watching so many. I'm subscribed to so many new channels now. I'm watching so many different channels. It's crazy. Shout out to. I'm not so sure how to say your name. I think it's like Kamalin. Kamalin. Shout out to you. It's so many names. I got such a long list for shout out. Um, all wonderful channels. All wonderful channels. I'm proud of every YouTuber that's coming up and just able to do amazing things with YouTube and the internet, and able to just be so successful. Um, I'm doing a live all this week. Um, and I have kept true to my promise. Any promise I ever made, I always kept true to it. Just the same as when I said I'd be on the leaderboard for Shinobi Strikers, I was on the leaderboard, top 5. So just being, blessed and happy with what I done in this past year. When I look back at it, it's something that I'm proud of, and I hope everybody feel proud and happy about their decisions that they made in 2022 heading into 2023. Um, we can all raise our head high because we made it. We're still breathing. We still we still supporting and showing love and giving. Um, I just want to say to all the food channels, man, all that food is looking good. I want to try all these recipes I never even tried before, and I'm looking at these food channels. I mean, and I'm like, I got to try some of this food. Um, there's something definitely different, going on with the success rate. I feel like everybody could be successful as long as we love one another, as long as we stick with one another. And for the Christians, when we bow our head and we pray in Jesus' name, and we give our love by saying God and we saying Jesus and we keeping their name in the conversation regularly, I feel like that's what fuels us. I feel like that's what keep us winning, because we saying God so much. Is no room for nothing else to seep in. Um, I felt, and I'm gonna make sense of this. I felt like there's no reason to create a storm when it's blessings. There's no reason to pick leaves if the leaves settled. And what I mean by that is, if the dust is gone and the storms are over, it's time to just be in peace. It's time to be in love, be in giving, being helpful, and really caring. I listen to a lot of young people, the youth under me, and young people that I'm helping to come into adulthood, and they have a mind conception of not caring, and that's a misconception, because everybody needs someone who cares. That's what preserve life. That's what keep us motivated. When I hear that I inspire somebody, I smile with a big smile, because the one thing I don't want to see is somebody lose out on the precious life that God gave them. And being determined is amazing. It's something that keep you focused, and you just never stop. Even when people screaming at you to stop, when people is telling you that you can't do it, and people say that you can't succeed, and you break those barriers by having your mind and knowing this is what you want to do, this is how you're gonna do it. I mean, if I'm talking 2, 3, 4 years ago, um, there was people who didn't think, me doing YouTube was gonna be, anywhere near a success. And then I partnered with YouTube, and slowly it's becoming a success thanks to everybody coming together. And I believe in bridges communities. I mean, I've been great friends from Germany to Russia, now Philippines, Japan, China, Jamaica, Ireland, United States, Mexico, Spain, Canada, the great old shout out to all those countries, and Egypt. Just having friends around the globe, talking to people around the globe, and just learning from them, and learning their customs, and learning what they like, and how they live. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And getting to see it, shout out to Armenia, just making great new friends, Poland, Switzerland. I don't think it's now it is. There's a lot of countries that I haven't made friends in, but I want to. There's so many wonderful people in the world, and so many great people, and every time, I can click on the internet and I can just see people doing wonderful things, having fun with a big smile and having joy in their eyes. It's wonderful. It's nothing that beats that. And I think we all like waterfalls. We fall in water trying to find our way, and when you have that in mind, you think about everyone that's standing strong, not the weak, not the people who's fallen, not the people who gives up, not the person who's laying there and saying I'm done. There's no done until we're in the grave. You know, we stay vigilant, we stay laughing, we stay smiling. Don't spend your days with a frown. Don't spend your days mad. Just thank God, and always stand tall and always smile, always laugh. Because I always heard that you live longer with a smile and a laugh. I think, man, it's so many amazing people, but I think in the world where, you know, you have the internet that can connect all the dots, doesn't mean that, we just use the internet. Travel too, if you can travel, different places, um, because there's amazing people walking around everywhere, and God people is everywhere. So you could always meet a good Christian. You can always meet a follower of God, a good sheep. I know I'm a sheep, and I always say this: I'm proud to be a sheep. I'm proud of my religion. I'm proud of Jesus Christ. I'm proud to say that I've been a Christian my whole life. And I love to spread out love. I love to be able to say that, you know, you might not like me, or you might not understand me, but that's not meant for you. That's meant for God, right? Uh, God said, we wouldn't understand each other. That's fine. But for the people who do understand me and know that I don't come from a malicious or mean spirited or negative space, I come from a positive space. And all I want to do is see people succeed. That's all I ever wanted, because I think it's something amazing when you see somebody come, from the bottom and go all the way up to the top. I just think that's something you can't beat. It's something that you can't teach. And I just want to say that to all Christians, know that there is a light, there is a heaven, and it waits for us. It waits for the ones who stay in God. And it took me a while to figure out that saying God every day should be a necessary thing. That Jesus Christ's name should be mentioned every day. Because every day we say so many words. And now I learn every day just to be thankful. And when I wake up, I think, how can I spread joy? How can I keep creative? How can I do what I love? And I always want to be a connoisseur, and with the internet, it helps with that. Doing gaming, cooking, whatever I want to do, I'm able to upload it and share it around the world for someone to watch and someone's to like. And I'm always glad that I thought of this podcast, because I love to share. And now I'm able to talk to a lot of people and reach a lot of people and make sense also. So I love the name that I came up with it, the Sense Podcast. And it started out with me, Smiley Mo, Vanilla, Chicken Stew 180 was on here. And just over the time, I have had a lot of people on here. And I'm hoping, maybe I get Teppy to come on the Sense Podcast and talk with me. Or maybe, I don't know. Anything is possible. Maybe LCH or something, or Betty will come on here and talk with me for the Sense Podcast. That would be great. That would be great. It definitely bring a new experience, to the Sense Podcast. But I have had some great people on here. Isadori, um, man, I'm trying to think of all the people. I had a few. 365 Kill It was on here. Um, I'm trying to think. All the all the people who was on the Sense podcast. There been a few. There been a few. Lan, of course, was on the Sense podcast. Um, well, shout out to her. Amazing job. We talked about how important nurses and CNAs is, and I just want to say that every job is so important. You know, it don't matter what you do. You know, every job is great. Respect to everyone who gets up and work. You know, because you send for a journey that's great. Um, but I can't think of everybody who been on. Sprint was on here. I know he came on my live. He was gaming with London, Sway. They all was on the Sense podcast. Shout out to them. Acrylic. Shout out to him. He was on the Sense podcast as well. I had some great people, amazing people from all. I'm talking about from all over, and came and have sat and talked and um, was able to just give their perspective on things, and that's amazing to me. Is because it's everybody thought, like, I don't care what your subscribers is, I don't care how big your channel is, you know. If you want to come sit on the Sense podcast and talk and give your opinion, you're welcome. I actually had somebody message me not too long ago and said they want to come on to the Sense podcast, and so we'll see if we make it happen. um but there's so many wonderful people that have a lot of sense and have a lot to teach and a lot to give. So, you know, to all those wonderful people, just shout out to them. Shout out to anyone who's in the comments selection as well. Like I said, just thank you, thank you. This is really becoming a great enter into 2023. You know, the New Year's is almost here. Of course, we got to pass Hanukkah. Of course, we got to pass Christmas. We got to pass St. Stephen's Day. You know, we have to go through these holidays, man. That's wonderful. All those days are wonderful, and yes, I celebrate every single one of them. Yes, I celebrate Hanukkah. I celebrate Christmas. I celebrate St. Stephen's Day. All of them are beautiful holidays. Um, and I'm looking at 2023, and I'm going, this is gonna be wonderful. This is gonna be the year. You know. Like I said, I'm doing a live stream. I got like I said, the new membership up, 99 cents, or if you're feeling generous, 4.99. You know, join the membership. Walk beside me. Let's build a community that everyone could be proud of. Of course, my channel is always kid friendly, adult friendly, um, and I have so much respect for different people. Like there's certain gamers that I have such a high level of respect for, because not only are they good at it, but they don't know how well and good they are, and they don't diminish or tear down somebody else just to be good. And that's what I'm all about. Don't tear down another person just to be the best. You can be the best and strike at your moment. Like, I watch great gamers like the Sniper, the Gamer, and just, you know, etc. Like, people who I see want to be able to flip games differently. Like the people who can go into a game and just dominate. So I have nothing but respect for all of them. I definitely want to say that out of all the channels I'm watching, which is a lot, I'm and give me time to get to a lot of these videos. There's a lot of them, uh, and I'm watching. I'm just impressed. Just know that I'm commenting, I'm liking, I'm watching. I'm impressed. I am impressed. If you made it this far in the video, you can hear me say this. I am very impressed by what a lot of you are doing. And of course, I thank you for watching. If you got all the way up to this point from the beginning to the end, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, and as for, you know, another thing I'm gonna leave before I get off this Sense podcast, because I'm gonna be shooting another one shortly. And when I shoot that one, I might have a co-host on there. I don't know. There's a few people who asked, so I don't know. But it would be great to just have some of the people that definitely support the channel talk, um, because they have wonderful channels as well. A lot of them do. I just want to say, oh, a shout out to Panga before I end this as well. Uh, and then Arza, is it Arza? I'm not sure. Shout out to her. Everybody I tag in this is a shout out to, instant shout out. Um, but I think I said shout out Christine. I'm not sure, but let me say this. So there's a man. He walks into the a wilderness, and he see a snake. Right, this snake is like nothing he ever seen before. It's black. It got red stripes. He's looking at it, and he watched this snake, right, slither, and he just watch it. He's just watching this snake. He don't know why he's watching it. He's just watching this snake, and this snake is moving real slow, and he have no clue why. The snake is moving real slow, and it's slithering into like shadows, and he's watching it the whole time, and he's just in awe about the snake, and the snake out of nowhere, right, goes around this rock and sit, and he sees it, and he's just looking at it, admiring the snake, how long it is, and just thinking like, what is this snake doing? A rabbit comes by. This snake jump out from the rocks and grab the rabbit. This snake had instincts that the man never even saw, because he didn't see the rabbit. He's wondering, how does the snake know that the rabbit was there? Snakes have eyes that, it looks side to side. It's fast, it's quick. That man from that day on learned to never let himself be trapped like that rabbit, right? Never let yourself go beyond where you see, right? Because the rabbit didn't see him, didn't sense him, didn't notice him, just hopped along, snatched. Now, if you know anything about rabbits, they really fast. And that's what we have to remember in our minds, is we have to take that time to notice things that are not right. Right? The man who's observing this didn't even know what was going to happen. That's why he learned from that day. He have to observe what's going on in front of him. He have to really see, because you never want to be blind. And the one thing God will never let us be is deceived. He always say, don't be deceived. And I love it. And that's one thing we have to keep. That's got to be our truth. Is not to be deceived. And with that, make very good sense of it. I want to thank you all. Thank you. God bless to everyone that's listening. God bless to all the comments, all the likes. I appreciate it. 2023 is coming. Like I said, I'm living every day this week. So that means all the way until Sunday. And then Monday I might live, I might not. We'll see. I might. It's very possible I might live, because I have a lot of videos, and then I'm working on doing the Sense podcast. I'm working on doing a Let's Talk. I'm working on doing a food video. Plus also I have to work. So on top of all these things, I'm gonna try my best to squeeze in lives in different games as well. And I believe after this drop, my next game I'm gonna live is gonna be Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War, um, which is gonna be fantastic. But after I do the lives, I'm going right into the holiday. I think I work for Christmas, so I might not live that day, but it's a strong possibility I might, but I might not. Um, well, I actually work that day, so we'll see. But I'm looking forward to playing a lot of new games, a lot of games I haven't actually uploaded yet. There's a lot of new games coming out, and I'm very interested in looking at a lot of them. I'm not interested in actually getting them because I don't know anymore. I have gotten a lot of bad games, but I'm working on also posting a lot of new things for the membership. Don't worry about that for the membership. I work with a lot of things that is very interesting that I will be posting for members. So stay tuned, keep watching. Thank you. God bless. And this been the Sense Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Champ Las Vegas, the creator of 1SKB. It's out.
Kindness and positivity are winning, not negativity, not hatred. Admiration is for the strong, not the weak. Giving abandoned the ideal of cynical, greatness takes its time to show, and in time will everyone have an opportunity to pick sides. Great deal of people are great. There is more good than bad. The world halt to this existence. Great days are ahead. Courage is in the heart, the same as peace. Always speak your mind. Never let anyone silence you. Be as loud as you want. Champ Las Vegas, believe in these words.